Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're working on the chapter measurement. The lessons we're going to cover today are reasonable temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit, convert mixed customary units, convert between metric and customary units, convert metric mixed units. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 5 math. The chapter we are on right now is measurement. Let's just start with the lesson that is reasonable temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit. What is the temperature of the boiling water? You have 100 Celsius and 100 Fahrenheit, right? So basically, you have to see if the Celsius 100 Celsius is reasonable or 100 Fahrenheit, right? So that is a boiling water, right? So the boiling water must be at 100 degrees Celsius because 100 Fahrenheit means too cold it is, right? What is the temperature inside the classroom? Choose the more reasonable answer. 19 degrees C and 19 degree Fahrenheit. 19 degrees Celsius is too cold for the classroom, right? That must be 19 degree Celsius. 19 degree Fahrenheit is too cold. What is the temperature of a bowl of ice cream? Choose the more reasonable answer. So now that's an ice cream that must be 37 degree Fahrenheit, right? Because 37 degrees C is too hot. So that means the Celsius temperature, the more the Celsius temperature that is hot, and the more the Fahrenheit temperature that is cold. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the temperature inside a hot oven? 50 degree, 500 degree Fahrenheit or 50 degree Fahrenheit? That's a hot oven, right? That must be 500 degree Fahrenheit. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the temperature of a warm grilled cheese sandwich? 0 degree C or 63 degree C? The temperature of the warm grilled cheese is 63 degrees Celsius. Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. What is the temperature of a bowl of ice cream? 37 degree Fahrenheit or 37 degree C? Which is the correct option? That's a bowl of ice cream, right? That must be cold. So that is 37 degree Fahrenheit. Option number one is the correct option, right? That must be 37 degree Fahrenheit. Option one is the correct option. What is the temperature of boiling pot of soup? Which is the correct option? That is the boiling that is the boiling pot of soup. So that must be 212 degrees Celsius. That is option number two. That is 212 degree Celsius for the boiling. Option two is the correct option. One. So boiling pot of soup, that must be hot. The correct option is 212 degrees C, right? There is the mistake with the option because that's too hot. So the hot is 212 degrees C, right? Boiling pot it is. That's option number two. Okay, what is the temperature of the cool day by the ocean? Which is the correct option? The correct option is that is the cool day. So that must be 59 degree F. Option number one is the correct option. What is the temperature of a cold can of soda? 2 degrees C or 20 degrees C? Which is the correct option? That's a cold can of soda, right? That must be 2 degree Celsius. Option number one is the correct option. What is the temperature of a hot barbecue grill? 20 degrees C or 90 degrees C? Which is the correct option? What does not make sense? You are measuring the temperature in Celsius, right? So the more the temperature, that means that is hot. So for this one, you have hot barbecue grill that must be 90 degrees Celsius. For which question you are asking? That is 90 degrees Celsius, not 20, because that's a hot barbecue grill. 20 degrees C means that is the cold one it is. For the hot barbecue, that is 90 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature outside a cold, rainy day? Choose the more reasonable answer, 11 degrees Celsius or 11 degree Fahrenheit. So when you are comparing between the Celsius and the Fahrenheit would be the colder one. So that is 11 degree F, and 11 degree C means that is the hotter one. So for this one, that is 11 degree Fahrenheit. That's cold day, so that must be 11 degree Fahrenheit. What is the temperature outside a cold? That is a cold rainy day, so that must be 11 degree Fahrenheit, not 11 degrees Celsius, right? Option 2 is the correct option. There is a mistake with these. options. That must be 11 degree Fahrenheit, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is, but that's the rainy day, cold rainy day. The next one is convert mixed customary units. Let's just start with the next lesson. That is 4 gallon, 2 quarts. You need to convert it to quarts, right? So 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. You need to use the basic conversion units to convert them, right? That is 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. So convert this 4 gallon to quarts. First you have to do 4 times 4, that equals 16 quarts, right? And you already have 2 quarts here. So 16 quarts plus 2 quarts makes 18 quarts. So the answer is 18 quarts. We are working on this lesson. That's the third session for the same lesson, right? These are the basic conversion units you must know. We have discussed these basic conversion units earlier, right? Okay, look at the second one, that is 5 pint 1 cup, right? You have to convert into cup. So basically that's a conversion from pints to cups, right? 1 cup equal 2 pints. 1 cup equal 2 pints. So you need to do 5 times 2. First thing, you need to convert this pint to cup. 5 times 2 is 10 cup, right? So you already have 1 cup here. 10 cup and 1 cup means 11 cup. That is option number 11 cup it is, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So if you need help with any of the lesson, you can see here the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. They are available during the shift timing, that is from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Okay, then first one is 1 gallon 2 quarts. So you need to convert it to the quarts, right? So we just did an example. 1 gallon equal how many quarts? 1 gallon equal 4 quarts, right? C is not cold or hot, right? C and F, they are the two units to measure the temperature. For the Celsius, as low it is, it would be cold. Like 2 degrees C is cold temperature and 20 degrees C is the hot one. Got it? And for the Fahrenheit, that's the opposite. C is the unit to measure the temperature. That's not cold or hot. If you have 2 degrees Celsius, that is cold. If you have 20 degrees Celsius, that means hot it is. C is not related to cold or hot. C is related to temperature, right? Unit to measure. So 1 gallon equal 4 quarts, right? You have to convert 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. You already have 2 quarts here. 1 gallon is 4 quarts and 2 quarts. So when you add them, they make 6 quarts. The correct option is 6 quarts. Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 2, that is 6 quarts, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. 6 quarts it is. 9,656 pounds, you need to convert into tons and pounds, right? So we know that 1 ton equal 2,000 pounds, right? You need to divide it by 2,000. So 2,000 times 4 is 8,000, right? Because 2,000 times 5 is 10,000. 10,000 is more, so you can go for 4. That is 8,000. So you have 656. That means you have 4 tons and 656 pounds. So option number 1 is the correct option. That is 4 ton and 656 pounds. Any question you can ask if you have any. Okay, so the next one is, who is smart? Option number one is the correct option, right? Convert. You are going to convert from gallons to, going to convert from, so you have to convert from gallons to cup, right? You have to convert from gallons to cups. So 1 gallon equal how many cups? 1 gallon equals 16 cups, right? You have to do 8 times 16, right? Because 1 gallon equals 16 cups. So you have to do 8 times 16, right? You have 8 gallons, 12 cups. So 1 gallon equals 16 cups, right? So you have to do 8 times 16. 8 times 16 is 8 times 6 is 48. That is 128 cups, right? You already have 12 cups. You need to add 128 and 12. 8 and 2, 10. That is 140 cups. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 140 cups. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 140 cups. The next one is 91 inches. You have to convert it into feet and inches, right? 1 feet equal 12 inches. You have to divide it by the 12, right? So when you divide it by the 12, you have 12 times 7 is 86. You have 5 here. 84 it is. 12 times 7 is 84. So you have 7. That means you have 7 feet 7 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 7 feet 7 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. So use the basic units to convert them. Just divide them by the basic units, right? You have 10 quarts, 10 cups. You need to convert it into quarts and cup. So which is the correct option? That's the second one. 2 quarts, 2 cups is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is convert between metric and customary units. Let's just start with the lesson. 1 liter is about 1 liter is about equal to 1.06 quarts, right? You have to convert 7 liters to quarts. You are given the units. You just have to use 1 liter equal 1.06 quarts, right? So you have to multiply. You need to convert 7 liters to quarts, right? So you have to do 7 times 1.06. So 7 times 1.06 is 7.42. Option number. That's 7.42 quarts. You're converting from liters to quarts, right? So you need to use 1 liter is 1.06. You have to convert into 7 liters. So you have to do 7 times 1.06. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. 1 teaspoon is equal to 4.93 millimeters, right? You are given the unit you have to use. 1 liter is 4.93 milliliters. So you have to do 5 teaspoons. You have to do 5 times 4.93. Got it? So just multiply. 5 times 3 is 15, 5 1 carry, 5 times 9 is 45 and 46. 5 times 4 is 20 and 24. That is 24.65. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is option number 1. 24.65 is the correct option. 1 meter is equal to 39.37 inches. Convert, write your answer as a decimal number. You need to convert 2 meters. So 2 meters equal, which is the correct option. You have to do 2 times 39.37. So which is the correct option? You have to do 2 times 39.37. So which is the correct option? That is option number 2. You simply have to multiply. Yes, you need to do 2 times 39.37. That is 78.74. Option 2 is the correct option. 1 liter is about equal to 1.06 quarts. So 7 liter is equal to, you have to do 7 times 1.06. So which is the correct option? That is option number 2. 7.42 is the correct option. 1 inch is about equal to 2.54 centimeters. So 7 inches is equal to, the correct option is you have to do 7 times 2.54. That's option number 1 is the correct option. 16.48 is the 17.78 it is, right? Just multiply and check. 7 times 2.54, that's 17.78. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, got it. 1 teaspoon is equal to 4.93. 8 teaspoons is equal to dash milliliter. So you need to multiply 8 times 4.93. So 8 times 4.93 equals, that's 39.44. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 kilogram is equal to 2.20 pounds. So 5 kilogram is equal to, which is the correct option? That is 11. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 ounce is equal to 28.35 grams. 7 ounces is about equal to how many grams? You have to do 7 times 28.35. So which is the correct option? That is 198.45. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1. 1 gallon is about equal to 3.79 liters. So 3 gallon is about equal to how many liters? That is 3.79 times 3. So the correct option is 11.37. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to Next lesson, and the next lesson is that is convert metric mixed units. So the first example is 6 centimeter 9 millimeters. You have to convert into 2 millimeters, right? The first thing is you need to convert this 6 centimeter to millimeter, right? Because the other one is also in millimeters. So 6 times 1 centimeter equal 10 millimeter, right? So you have to do 6 times 10. 6 times 10 equals 60 millimeter, right? You have 9 millimeters already. You need to add 60 plus 9 is 69 millimeters. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. 6 kg 126 grams. So which is the correct option? 1 kg equals, these are the basic units, you need to keep them in your mind. 1 kg equal 1000 grams, right? So convert 6 kg, you have to do 6 times 1000, that is 6000 grams. You already have 126. So then you need to add 6000 and 126, so that is 6126 grams. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 centimeter 1 millimeter, which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, that is 11 millimeter. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is 2 centimeter 5 millimeter, which is the correct option? That is 25 millimeter. Option number 2 is the correct option. Six meter 46 centimeter, which is the correct option? You have to convert from meters to centimeter. 1 meter equal 100 centimeters. So which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 646 centimeter. 1 kilogram 734 grams. So which is the correct option? That is 1734 grams. Option number 2 is the correct option. 8 centimeter 2 millimeter, which is the correct option. That is the option number 182 millimeter is the correct option. 5 kilograms 793 grams, which is the correct option. The correct option is, that's option number 2. 5793 is the correct option. Convert 4 centimeter 1 millimeter, which is the correct option. That is 41 millimeter. Option number 2 is the correct option. 7 meter 24 centimeter, which is the correct option. Yes, option number 2 is the correct option. 724 centimeter. 9 kilogram 98 grams, which is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 9098 grams. 6 centimeter 9 millimeters, which is the correct option. Yes, 69 millimeter it is. 2 kilogram 22 grams, which is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 2022 grams. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 5 math. Chapter we were working on is measurement. And the lessons we have covered today are reasonable temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit, convert mixed customary units, convert between metric and customary units, convert metric mixed units. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can join me in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please write down the questions if you still need help with any of the lesson. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.